You're a pro at running your life, at committing to your workout, at showing up every day. At Bombas, we're pros too. Pros at making socks. Our sport assortment has specialized socks for whatever sport you're committed to. Running, hiking, golf, Pilates, and so much more. Made with sweat-wicking yarns, blister-fighting details, and targeted arch support. Bombas Sport is pro-level socks from the pros of socks. For another pro, you. Go to bombas.com/audio and use code audio for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com and use code audio.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 in association with Metro is supported by our friends at IG. Now, if you're someone who juggles money across multiple accounts, an ISA here, a GIA there, maybe a trading account you set up on the side, you'll know how frustrating managing it all can feel. Well, IG's just launched a brand new app that fixes exactly that. With IG's unified wallet, you can fund across all your accounts from one place, see your total portfolio at a glance, and move between investing, trading, and more, all without the hassle of logging into multiple accounts. One app, every product. And on top of that, IG charges no annual fees and zero commission on stock, shares and ETFs, so more of your money stays invested rather than being chipped away at by the platform that's supposed to be helping it grow. IG's the investment platform that backs you. Download the app and get started. IG Trade. Invest. Progress. Your capital's at risk. Other fees may apply. On today's Smart 7, Labour polls improve as Burnham meets Zelensky, wildfires rage across Spain and France, and much more. It's Tuesday, 28th of July, it's World Conservation Day, and happy birthday, Soldier Boy.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
There was good news for new Prime Minister Andy Burnham on Monday, as a tracking poll from More in Common showed Labour up by 4 percentage points in the last week, putting them ahead of Reform for the first time in more than a year. The PM said he wouldn't get carried away, but that he was happy to see that he had connected with people. Monday also saw Burnham meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky for the first time in Portsmouth, as Zelensky heads to the US for Senator Lindsey Graham's funeral and a face-to-face meeting with Donald Trump. Burnham was sounding positive about the first chat.
I thought I would get on well with him, and I did, and this is going to be a close partnership. I intend to visit soon.
Ukraine's resurgence has applied huge pressure to Russian President Putin, and with reported casualty figures of more than 1 million, he was urging Russia to stay united as he addressed naval cadets in St. Petersburg.
Our special military operations are supported by our entire people, our entire society. We will achieve our goals, and together we will do everything for victory for Russia.
Temperatures in Europe are set to rise again this week, and that's putting huge pressure on firefighters in France and Spain to get wildfires under control before conditions get worse. Already, Spain has seen over 70,000 hectares of land near Madrid catch fire, and Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, speaking at a climate change conference, was very direct about the cause.
What we are living in is not a succession of isolated events. It is the most painful expression of a climate emergency that is making wildfires more voracious, heat waves more frequent, and as a result, our territory more vulnerable.
France is also struggling with out-of-control fires near the city of Bordeaux, where conditions have created what is known as a pyrocumulonimbus, or a fire cloud, something which has never been seen in France before. They're caused by intense heat that generate their own wind and makes the fire almost impossible to control, with fire crews trying to dig fire breaks to stop the flames spreading further. French Interior Minister Laurent Nunez says the scale of the fire is unprecedented.
To give you an idea of scale, in the last season, across the entire season, we had 70,000 hectares burnt, and we're already at 116,000, so this is a completely unseen and exceptional situation, clearly.
More details emerged on Monday about the man who attacked revellers at the Berlin Pride Parade on Saturday. The 21-year-old German citizen Abdul Balaut had previously attempted to join the Islamic State terror group and had also been sentenced to prison for preparing a serious act of violence. Despite that, he was released from detention in May and then drove a van into the Pride crowd and launched an attack with a machete, killing one woman and injuring 29 others. German police tracked him down and he was shot while they attempted to arrest him. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz had stern criticism of the security service's failings on Monday.
We must answer how it was possible that a man who had been classified as dangerous here in Berlin,
was able to approach the Christopher Street Day celebration on Saturday evening without being stopped and carry out this attack.
Monday saw the Pentagon quietly update its database of American troops wounded in Donald Trump's war on Iran. The current total stands at 624, although only just over 400 of those are directly attributed to Operation Epic Fury. The splitting of categories between Epic Fury and what is now referred to as overseas operations drew criticism from former military professionals and outgoing Republican Congressman Thomas Massey. The pause in attacks between the US and Iran has continued, and Donald Trump spoke to the media on his new Qatari Air Force One about the conflict on Monday evening.
I have plenty of time. Their whole shoreline is wiped out. The strait is in very good shape. And we're talking right now. You know, they wanted to talk. The people said, please don't drop, don't shoot, don't do it. You know, we're having good talks.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, Chelsea warm-up down under and tributes to a Spring Watch favourite, Bill Oddie. Right after this.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 in association with Metro is supported by our friends at IG. Now, if you're someone who juggles money across multiple accounts, an ISA here, a GIA there, maybe a trading account you set up on the side, you'll know how frustrating managing it all can feel. Well, IG's just launched a brand new app that fixes exactly that. With IG's unified wallet, you can fund across all your accounts from one place, see your total portfolio at a glance, and move between investing, trading, and more, all without the hassle of logging into multiple accounts. One app, every product. And on top of that, IG charges no annual fees and zero commission on stock shares and ETFs, so more of your money stays invested rather than being chipped away at by the platform that's supposed to be helping it grow. IG's the investment platform that backs you. Download the app and get started. IG Trade. Invest. Progress. Your capital's at risk. Other fees may apply.
This message is brought to you by Cologuard. If you recorded songs off the radio for a mixtape, it might be time to screen for colon cancer. The Cologuard test is non-invasive, requires no special prep or time off, and you start screening right from your home. It's just 3 simple steps: set up, sample, and ship. If you're 45 or older and at average risk, ask your doctor about the Cologuard test. Available by prescription only. Learn more or request a prescription at Cologuard.com/podcast.
Welcome back.
There's just over 3 weeks left until the Premier League season gets underway, and many Premier League clubs are already on their pre-season tour. Chelsea have gone further than most, popping up in Sydney for a series of games to give new manager Xabi Alonso time to figure out his best side away from the glare of the British media. He's just broken the club's transfer record, spending £117 million to whisk Morgan Rogers away from Aston Villa, and the latest transfer rumours suggest that Danny Welbeck could join from Brighton. It's a new look for Chelsea next season, but Alonso is confident it'll all click together, particularly a potential partnership between Cole Palmer and England's most expensive player, Rodgers.
We are delighted. I think that it means a lot for everyone and for the players that are already here as well. They have good feeling and looking forward to have him. I can see them linking really well.
Ever since Barbie became a worldwide hit, there have been a flood of toy manufacturers keen to turn their brand into cinema. The latest to attempt it is Mattel's Matchbox cars, as the tiny toe-threatening models have become an all-guns-blazing action movie starring John Cena and Jessica Biel, which drops on Apple TV in October. Cena was on the floor for Comic-Con this weekend, not in costume this time, having previously appeared as Peacemaker amongst others, but his heart was full of love for the fans.
I love the date night aspect. Anytime I can spend with my wife, that's great. Con-wise, the fans know you're a fan. I dressed as Bumblebee one year and 2 years as Peacemaker. That's what this place is about.
Monday saw the death announced of Bill Oddie. He passed away at 85 years of age after an incredibly varied career that saw him find success as an actor, comedian, musician, writer, conservationist and beloved presenter of the BBC's Spring Watch. He started his career in comedy at Cambridge and went on to form The Goodies with Tim Brooke-Taylor and Graham Garden, who had a 12-year run of hit TV shows and even some hit singles. He was a lifelong bird watcher, and his enthusiasm for wildlife saw him spend 25 years presenting nature shows for the BBC. He was awarded an OBE in 2003 for services to wildlife conservation. He spoke back in 2021 about The Goodies, who were seen at the time as rivals to Monty Python, but he said it was more complicated than that. Rest in peace, Bill.
We'd always said, look, we're not a sketch show. Perhaps on the face of it, it looks like a sketch show, and the humour is silly humour. And we always said, we're not a sketch show, it's that kind of humour, but it's got a story.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, and we'll give you the world. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 in association with Metro is supported by our friends at IG. Now, if you're someone who juggles money across multiple accounts, an ISA here, a GIA there, maybe a trading account you set up on the side, you'll know how frustrating managing it all can feel. Well, IG's just launched a brand new app that fixes exactly that. With IG's unified wallet, you can fund across all your accounts from one place, see your total portfolio at a glance, and move between investing, trading, and more, all without the hassle of logging into multiple accounts. One app, every product. And on top of that, IG charges no annual fees and zero commission on stock shares and ETFs, so more of your money stays invested rather than being chipped away at by the platform that's supposed to be helping it grow. IG's the investment platform that backs you. Download the app and get started. IG Trade. Invest. Progress. Your capital's at risk. Other fees may apply.
I'm Jake Stauk, co-founder and CEO of Serval. We built Serval to automate the IT work that slows companies down. Onboarding, password resets, access to applications, my laptop stopped working. While employees wait for help, their real work is put on hold. IT desperately wants to automate this work, and that's why they need Serval. You just tell Serval what you want to automate in plain English, and it's built. No drag and drop workflows, no expensive consultants. Employees get unblocked, and IT teams go from drowning in tickets to building what actually matters. With Serval, IT becomes the AI engine powering the entire company. This is a new way to run IT. We guarantee you'll automate 50% of all tickets, and we'll prove it to you in a free 4-week pilot. Go to serval.com/tickets. That's SERVAL.com/tickets.